All right, what we have today is a Spartan Blades Pallas, I believe is how you pronounce that. This is the second time I'm talking about this particular model. Now, the first time was when a Therapeutic Edge lent me his Tonto version. And I just traded for this version. And I am trading this again now. So it's going to be kind of a trade experiment, if you will. I really like this one. And as much as I'm a Tonto fan, I think this one looks way better. This drop point, like, I can't explain it. But I'm going to put a link to the Tonto version that I did from a Therapeutic Edge up in the corner, because I'm not going to go through all of the specs. So if you're wanting to get all of the specs in this video, just go look at the other video. I've got all of those details. Here I want to talk about the fact that, well, I really like this. It's $300 brand new. I like that it's S45VN. I like that it's all mostly blacked out. I'm actually okay with the silver kind of hardware and pocket clip. I think that looks good. It actually probably looks a little better than if it was all blacked out. And I like all blacked out. But I think this one with a little bit of contrast works really well. So I traded this for a Medford Knife and Tool logo tool that they made years ago. I traded for this knife. And then I figured I could sell this easier for cash. So I tried that, and somebody offered a trade, a DSK Tactical something, VXP, I think it is. It's a Warncliffe blade. It's got some titanium, carbon fiber, blah, blah, whatever. A little bit higher value than this, but they wanted to trade straight across. So I'm like, okay, let me try that. So maybe I'm just going to be on a knife trading experiment. And I'll just trade. I'll use that one knife or this one knife as a trade. And I will just trade this for the DSK. I'll trade the DSK for something else because I certainly don't want the DSK as a long-term thing. I don't think. I've owned or I've seen a bunch of DSKs before, and there's nothing wrong with them. Just not, that particular model isn't something that I want as a keeper, but I figured I would trade for the trade factor, if that makes sense. So I don't know. Let's give that a shot and see. I did do a video quite a while ago for a guy about a guy who did a trade for a titanium paperclip. And I'll try to link that video also. He made a titanium paperclip. Like, he literally made this and he burned the top into the top, etched that in and whatnot. And he traded up. He traded this. I was his first trade. He made this. I traded him a donut Swiss Army knife, and he traded that for something else. And he worked his way up, and I don't even remember what it was that he ultimately got. But I think he ultimately got, like $1,000 knife out of it. He traded his way up and ended up with $1,000 knife. And there was a thing, and I'll have to link the video to the trade because I don't remember all the details, but somebody did a trade thing like that all the way up and traded for a house. Not so much in the knife and EDC community, but they, just traded. I don't remember all the details. I'll put a link down below to my other video where I did talk about all the details because it was pertinent and at the top of my mind back then. So, no, I'm not going to try to trade up and up and up, but yeah, let's do a little trade thing and see what I can come up with. So just a couple of different comparison things, not really size comparisons, but just different things that are here on the table. That was the VC Edge interface. This is the Orion Knives Cetus, the North Arms Skaha. These are all things I've bought, not traded. I don't do a lot of trade deals. And usually when I do, I'm trading for something I think I can sell easier or quicker. Red Horse and Knife Works Hellraiser. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the trading thing and your thoughts on the Pallas. I think it's a very cool US made. It's aluminum scales. A little bit chalky, but that will wear out or wear off as you use it, kind of like the Bokers and stuff like that. That's just kind of a common thing sometimes with the anodized aluminum scales. It is a button lock, so it's not the strongest of detents, but it works. I prefer it with the thumb stud on this one. And shockingly to me, I prefer the drop point over the Tonto in this one. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your time.